Hello, welcome to the Sasageyo Podcast. My name is Leah Byers.
I'm Tim Byers.
And Tim has a bone to pick with, what was it?
Wendy's.
With Wendy's.
Oh, you already know what's coming.
You already
He's
know.
Pissed.
Here is what would be issued on my lawsuit.
Oh,
Yeah, you're going to sue them?
As I sit here with my rumbly tumblies and my mouth feeling like acid, your Krabby Patty was absolute marketing disappointment.
Wow.
Oh, no.
So far, so good, right?
What is this, like a letter?
Yeah. That's how
Okay.
you submit
And it's
lawsuits these
handwritten?
days. Handwritten, cursive and everything.
When's the last time you've written something? A letter?
Yeah, and I don't know. Actually, for when we moved out, when we
Oh, yeah,
sent out,
we had
I actually had to. I was like, "Dear to whom it may concern."
Dude, wait, you wrote it?
Yeah, because it said it had to be a handwritten
No
notice. I was like,
way!
I can't like type this out on Word. Anyways, Krabby Patty.
And let me say, his handwriting's a little hard to decipher.
It's rough.
It's rough. It'd be chicken scratch. I should have wrote that.
I think literally in third grade.
They actually asked me about what it said on certain parts. They were like, "Wait, what does this say?"
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, they told you
To handwrite a letter.
it
I
had
don't
to be
get it.
handwritten.
and this is like an actual corporation management
Wait.
company.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Is
Why
wild.
had people like
No, it just sounds
Forged it or
No, it
something?
just sounds
Like-
stupid. Why would I handwrite a
let me
letter
say,
of
that was the beginning of them making us do so many unnecessary things to move out,
Crap.
like deep cleaning our whole apartment.
They're like, make sure you pull out the fridge and then clean behind the fridge and then put
We
the fridge
literally
back.
have
I'm
to
like,
do that.
What? That's your job.
yeah,
That's
aren't
not my
you
job.
supposed to do?
You're taking my deposit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You clean it.
Yeah. Right.
Literally clean. And then they also like if you hire a cleaning person, or like you have to. Didn't they said something about hiring a cleaning person, which would be like
They just broke out all the charges and were like, if we have to paint a single thing in your apartment, it's like an instant $250. I'm like, what?
yeah, if we had to replace the carpet, it would be from $500 to $2,000.
Oh no.
I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
A carpet's supposed to last like 5 years. I think if it's before 5 years, if it's after 5 years,
No,
they
but
pay for
carpet-
it.
They've
is
gotten
like-
us before on that.
That's so dumb.
But carpet is like it's like you should replace it. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Don't save that for the next tenant.
And our carpet is like long carpet. It's not small carpet. So like, yeah, don't save that for the next
Our
tenant.
carpet, long carpet, not small
Is
carpet.
that what I said?
That is what you
Our
said.
carpet, long carpet.
Not small carpet, not short carpet.
That was like Kevin, the episode of The Office.
Yeah, that we just watched.
Okay, back to
To
Wendy's.
Okay,
whom it may
Krabby.
concern. Marketing, absolute. You're marketing the crap out of this, which you're supposed to.
And you got us.
And
you got
you're
us,
even like
Wendy's.
the patties are square like SpongeBob. And then
They
if you,
were?
yeah, they're square
Oh.
patties. And this is where I should have known because my friends asked me. They're like, so I was like, let's go get a Krabby Patty from Wendy's. And they're like, well, what is it? I'm like, a Krabby Patty. And I made a joke like Plankton's been trying to discover the recipe for years. Like I made the joke. I made that joke. And then I had to sit and base them as they're like, but what actually is it? And I was like, buns, patty, cheese, lettuce, a regular burger. Like I'm just describing a regular burger. Sorry, a regular. I'm trying to get off. the
Calm
mic.
down.
You're good. You're good.
You need to calm down.
Anyways, my mouth does like even now. I ate this at lunch, so that was about 7 hours. Let's just be generous and say it was 7 hours ago. I ate it, and my mouth still feels like it's not like
there's like
raw.
a film.
Like the literal thing that I can describe it is if you've seen SpongeBob and where they make the fake Krabby Patties that are like that
when
gray.
it's Krabby Mondays?
Yeah, and
That's
it's
what it
and it's
is,
like
the
that
machine.
gray. It's that gray. Like it's the only way to describe it. That is what I feel like I ate. It didn't taste
Hey,
bad.
You went to Krabby
didn't-
Mondays.
I wish I went to Krabby on Mondays instead of Wendy's. I do because I paid $13 for it.
13.
Wait,
Because
hold
I got
on.
the meal.
I'll pull it up.
I got the meal.
Hold on, but not even the meal
No,
is that much in the show.
Right? Like this would make Mr. Krabs like cry of happiness if he knew what
How
his
much money they
patties
were
were being
making.
charged. It was a
dead.
Krabby Patty, single patty. Okay, this wasn't even like a double, anything crazy.
Look, hold on. Wait a second. What did you get?
Just the Krabby Patty meal. So I got the burger
Okay.
with fries, a medium fries.
Medium
diet-
And the
fry.
fries are
And a
actually
diet
pretty
Dr.
good.
Kelp.
And the diet
And
Dr.
wait, you got
Kelp.
a Diet Dr.
No.
Kelp, but did you get sea cheese on it?
What?
Sea cheese.
Did you get sea cheese?
What the heck? I
Just
don't know. I
cheese,
just
Ken.
ordered
cheese.
it.
It's just cheese. That's
Yeah, there's
That's
sea
on the
cheese
menu.
on it.
Okay, there's sea cheese on it. So that's an extra 25 cents.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, are you looking
But
at the
then
SpongeBob
they had
menu?
a pineapple shake, and it was
Okay.
literally just a vanilla shake with like some squirts of pineapple syrup into it.
That sounds
And
good.
The syrup sunk right to the bottom, so you stick your straw in and you start sucking, and it's just instant.
Syrup.
It's syrup. It's pineapple, and my stomach now feels like it's gonna explode. I need to be deep cleansed.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Wait, and did you say it was a single or a double?
It was
Single.
a single.
A single Krabby meal is $3.50
Oh, in the
in
show.
SpongeBob. Yeah.
That's-
Hey, inflation.
Why?
Yeah. Okay. And that comes with coral bits. And did you get a
Oh.
small, medium, or large coral bits?
Medium.
You got a medium? Yeah.
I got scammed.
Dang, you got scammed. Well, oh, and you
I-
got a kelp shake.
I
That's $2. Dang, that's $3.50, $2. That's $5.50. Wow, you got scammed.
I
That should have been a
feel-
$5.50 meal.
well, that's what I'm saying. I'm
The
like,
audacity.
and this is because my friend, he wasn't at work today. It was like me and my bud, we went, got this. My third friend who we work with also wanted to come, but he's like, I'm not here today. Let's go tomorrow. And I was like, I'm not going to get a Krabby Patty tomorrow. I'm not going to
It's
do it.
today.
And it's today. And no, this was after I ate. So I'm like, I'm not eating
Oh, you're
another
not-
Krabby
yeah.
Patty. And I told him, I was like, let's just go to In-N-Out. You could get a literal double with probably more fries that are better and just a vanilla shake. And I would probably save $3 and be way
And
happier
not feel like crap.
and not feel like I need to sue In-N-Out. And
Yeah.
also In-N-Out is just goated. It's the best burger.
It
Don't even
should-
at me.
It should be the Krabby Patty
Yeah,
because
it
it's
is.
amazing. Like
Yeah.
Krabby Patties are supposed to be.
Literally, you eat an In-N-Out burger and I like smile. Like I have that moment where
It's
Smile.
euphoria.
where SpongeBob eats like his Krabby Patty and he like turns into a Krabby Patty and like floats down, like
I
Yeah.
don't remember
that
also.
happens to me every single time. Leah knows I opt to often not get fries and to just double down on a burger. I go double cheeseburger, then a cheeseburger because you
It's
always
2
finish a
burgers.
double cheeseburger and you're like, sorry, we'll get into Attack on Titan soon. You always finish a double cheeseburger and then you're like, God, I just wish I had another one. Hence the second single cheeseburger.
That satisfies you just enough.
Satisfies it just enough. It's so good.
Yeah, he's weird. Tim's weird. He's got a lot of passion
I
behind
can
burgers.
share
actually.
stories of my weirdness too. I feel like we were with friends the other day, and I was like, "Do you ever just like?" Did you,
No.
should I tell this?
I just say it. You
It's like,
already let up.
Do you
there.
ever just eat a burger and then like you smell your fingers like 2 hours later, and you're like, "Oh yeah, that was a good burger."
What in the world?
The guy was
Okay.
like, "No," he's like, "I do not do that." He's like, "Maybe like I like rub my mustache and then kind of smell my fingers a little bit." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that was a good burger." But I don't intentionally smell my fingers. I was like, no. Like, I don't
That's
do
weird.
That.
What we
That's
know.
weird. Who does that?
Such a liar. He totally
Anyways,
does that. He totally
so
does
that's
that.
how
He's so
weird I am. And this all relates to Attack on
He
Titan.
just loves In-N-Out. No, you don't need to relate it. But let's get into the episode.
We just
So-
finished the last episode with Sasha. She likes food, meat, burgers. There you go.
Okay. That was a.
You think they had
Episode
There you
burgers?
go.
23.
That was like my big fat Greek wedding.
Bada bing, bada boom. That's
you
the
go.
end. That's how the show ends.
Okay. What's the name of this episode?
Southwestward, which is that even a word? It's like
Southwestward?
Squidward.
Yes.
Southwestward.
Southwest. Word.
Southwest Airlines.
Southwestward. Westward.
Is that, and that's all one word? Because Southwest is a word, is one word.
There's
Southwest
too many times we're
word
saying
is
word.
now like 3 words combined to just be this one. So we pick up where we left off.
Connie sees the Titan on his
Yeah.
home.
Reiner seems like very dramatically like,
Ready to
Connie,
get out of
I'm
there.
so sorry.
Oh, is that what he does?
Yeah, he like grabs Connie on the shoulder and he's like, I'm sorry, Connie. I'm like,
And then Johnny
Bro,
Bravo
what?
comes, which we found out his name,
Gelgar.
Gelgar, which sounds like it's out of a Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
movie. Gelgar. Right?
Johnny is all suspicious. So
Johnny
a
Bravo.
soldier is kind of trying to be like optimistic and was like, well, we didn't see any blood, right?
Yeah,
so that's good.
So Gelgar comes in with another soldier,
Mhm.
and they're kind of being more optimistic about it. We didn't see any blood. There's no evidence that like there was chaos, so they probably just escaped.
Well, like the buildings are destroyed though, but there's just no blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they probably just escaped. And I'm like, well, okay, we don't know that. Don't give Connie false hope. She also seems unsure about what she's saying.
She's
She's
kinda,
like-
she got that little sweat drop.
Yeah,
on her
she's like,
face,
yeah,
you know?
haha, they probably just like left. And
I would say that. You give him hope.
you don't need to give him hope. Just like, don't say anything.
What's
I
the
don't
worst
know.
case scenario? Yeah, I
That
was
they're
wrong.
dead.
Okay, it's either they're dead now or you have some hope and then they're still dead. I would rather have the hope for a little bit longer.
No, okay, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
Wait, and then did they say that there were horses still there?
Yeah, so Gelgar starts like looking around. He's like, that doesn't really seem the case because
The horses.
the horses
They
are
wouldn't
still
be able to
there
escape.
and there's not a drop of blood. But like, why would they destroy houses? Like, they don't do that. Like,
Mhm.
unless there's people in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't really make sense. But he's like, I'm not going to share this because I don't want to make him upset.
And yeah, because it's all him thinking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then Connie turns around. They're like, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's head they're heading a direction. I think they're heading south to try to get to the breach.
Southwestward?
Maybe.
Sure. Yeah. And we then hear the Titan who's on the house, who can't move because the arms are too small, say, welcome home.
And Connie does that
and literally-
slow 180s like, hmm?
Yeah, literally pausing. Like, what the heck?
then-
Heart beating. You can hear his heart beating. Wait, do it. Oh, that was good.
And
Wow, that
Does it sound
was
cool?
good. Yeah, that sounded real.
Well, it looks weird on the
In
on the video because
in
he's
my
like,
in my ears, it
wait,
sounded
do it a
real.
couple times. Dang.
Okay.
watch the YouTube for that. I don't
Or
know.
Tim putting his neck against the mic. And yeah, and then it's kind of like a scary movie, you
And
know?
then Reiner just gets intense out of freaking nowhere.
Let's get out of here, he says.
Come on, Connie, let's go.
Oh, we didn't find out what happened. What we talked about on the spoilers last
So
I have
time.
the clip right here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we're about to figure something out
Endure with
in
us.
live time.
Oh, it was an ad.
Boo.
Brought to you by Wendy's Krabby Patty.
No.
That would be crazy.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay.
Imagine it just says like the most crazy spoiler right now.
I know, right? Whoa, it's loud. Okay, everyone can listen.
This is good. Was this in Japanese?
Okay, but it's in Japanese.
Or are you gonna
You
be
know-
a sore loser? I don't know.
They
I
didn't
don't-
even
Oh,
get
they didn't
to
even
it.
get to it. Okay.
I thought I'm
maybe
pretty
this one
sure.
we'll do the whole scene.
Come on, dubbed baby. It's not.
This is in Japanese again.
Is it? This is kind of a little weird.
Heartbeat.
Here comes Reiner.
Are there subtitles?
Connie, hurry up.
ゲルガーたちに遅れちまうぞ
Falling behind.
ライナー聞いたか
Rhino, did you hear
今あ
that?
いつが俺には何も聞こえてな
I
い
didn't hear anything at all.
とにかく喋ってないで任務に集中しろなんかあいつさありえないんだけど
I don't know how, but
Nunca-
I think
母ちゃんにコニーお前は今がどんな状況か分かってんのか俺たちの働きが何十
All he said was, I don't know, but my mom.
Dang it!
I don't think he says it
He said
sounds
my
like.
mom.
Yeah.
That means I was wrong.
Why?
Because you're the one who said that he brought up the mom and I said it didn't.
Oh,
Don't you remember our argument?
I thought the debate was over something else. I thought we were debating of whether or not he said it sounded like my mom.
But I mean, that's kind of what it's implying.
I'll take the win.
Okay, fine, you win. Gosh.
I'll take the win.
I'll take the win.
Anyway, I didn't.
Because we were talking about that.
We were talking about this in the last spoilers. Those of you who were there know because we would have said it a certain way.
But
anyway,
this isn't a spoiler. What we're
it's
about
not
to
a
say.
spoiler. Anyway, I didn't hear that Connie says my mom during that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that he didn't even say that. So Tim said that he mentions his mom, which you kind of.
Well, I thought
not
he
really
said it
ruining it.
sounded like my mom, like Reiner. That sounded like my mom, and then I was making a joke in the spoiler.
Maybe
saying
that's
like,
what the English says.
Maybe
Because
yeah.
that was just
That was the
just
Japanese.
subtitles.
Because I mean, it doesn't really make sense to just be like that sounded like my mom. What your mom sounds like.
Welcome home.
Welcome home, Connie. Is that what your mom sounds like? Anyways, so yeah, we were talking about that. So
Yep.
That's a
Okay.
tie.
Moving on.
intro.
Oh,
we're
wait,
at
no.
the intro.
No, but then Reiner's like, I didn't hear a damn thing. But also Connie like doesn't even finish his sentence when Reiner says that. Connie's like, did you
You
hear?
said, did you hear it?
Did you
Yeah.
hear that? And then he's like, I didn't hear a damn thing or something like that. And
Yeah.
it was like, how'd you know what Connie was gonna say? But he does mention, Reiner does mention the fact that like we got to go find your family or like something like his family. Reiner thinks that his family has escaped.
Yeah, headed north with the rest of the village.
Yeah, to
He's
like find your family.
riding
so,
on that soldier's
yes.
theory.
Then we have the theme song.
Theme, so
which
good.
Last episode, if you didn't listen and somehow you're skipping over that one, listen to that because I said the English words for the theme song. So,
Yes.
and they're pretty good. They're not as long as the other ones. The other ones were like
Thankfully.
so long.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So they're heading to the wall, and it's Ymir,
And Krista.
Krista, and like two other soldiers, I think. Maybe, is it one or two? I think it's two. And it's that girl with that crazy name. It's like Ninabana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? It was cool.
I had it, Niniban. Anyways,
Cool.
not Nanaba. Nanaba is her
Nanaba?
name. It is.
Okay.
They're heading to the wall. Ymir is like, we shouldn't go south because Krista and I'm going to die because we don't have any gear. And she's like, no, I need you to stay so that you can relay back information if need be. Krista's like, get off my back. I chose to be a scout. You chose to be a scout for different reasons. You're here for me. And Ymir's like, nuh-uh. And then Krista's like, yeah, you were because you stayed around. Like, I don't even know how I made it to be like in the top 10.
Yeah, like you did something.
You pushed me to be an MP and then like changed your mind last second when I decided to become a scout.
Mhm.
It's like, you're here for me. But then she makes this comment of, or maybe you're here for my family. And
Mhm.
Ymir just says, yeah.
Yeah, you keep thinking that or something
yeah,
like that.
she's just like,
whatever you
yeah,
say.
that's it. But one thing's for sure is I'm here for myself. And then Krista is like, oh, I'm so relieved.
Yeah, and then I feel like this is like the beginning of us learning about them more because
Mhm.
they've been there since the beginning of season 1.
It doesn't really focus on them
and
at
it
all.
literally doesn't focus on them. You don't even see them that much. And then now it's starting to show them more. And you kind of feel like you're going to start obviously learning more about them because this is hinting towards that, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of showcasing more of their friendship
Mm-hmm.
and what that is right now. So
And then we go to our good old commander
good old
doing what he was
commander.
going to do to Aaron.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
him.
the-
and he was going like this.
The guy who cracks under pressure.
Yeah, who's got dark circles under his eyes from all the stress.
He's got to sleep, dude.
Yeah.
It's been like a couple months since we last
Yeah,
saw
he's
you.
the worst.
So yeah, they're luring Titans.
Yeah.
They're, I think, probably closer to the innermost wall is what it seems like. And so it's him and Rico, who's the girl
Captain Rico
who
was
had
next
no
to him.
faith. Yeah, who was next to him in that scene and had no faith that Aaron could block the hole in the wall.
Yeah.
And so they're all, and then it kind of cuts to Hannes in this time too, and they're all basically saying like,
Rico's spidey senses are tingling. She's like, something's wrong.
yeah, they're like, this doesn't seem right.
And then Hannes says that too. He's like, something's not right.
Right, because he's looking for the hole in the wall, and no one can find the hole in the wall. There's just like a single Titan. Like they're not coming in a full force.
And none are around. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very abysmal. So they're just kind
Is this
of.
when they have the flames yet? Or
We're
no?
getting there, yeah.
Okay.
So she says something's off. Han's looking around the wall, and he's unnerved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, you're right. And so then it cuts to Gelgar, and it's just literally like him,
Gelgar.
his torch, and like they maybe have like a 10-foot radius of light, but it's so dark.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm like, that's not
And-
really how light works.
And
Like,
Gelgar be stressing. 'Cause
dude,
he's like,
understandably
sweating.
so. Like I would be stressed. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
stressed like watching the scene.
yeah.
But like if I was in the middle of the dark and they do it well of, because he's freaking out,
Mhm.
thinking if and at any moment like a Titan could just show up.
Mhm.
And it's true. Like if you were in a sphere of light and then all of a sudden you walk in the proximity and the Titan's just like above you and or like on the
Yeah.
ground, like
Well, I was like, what if one of the Titans just came up and blew out the candle?
Yeah, we're saying
Blew
like
up-
Shrek,
blew up.
just like
Oh yeah.
this is the
Like-
part where you run away.
That is so funny. They all
Um,
just scream.
yeah.
Crazy.
So that Gelgar is freaking out.
Yeah.
And so then they suddenly see like other torches, and it's Nanaba and Ymir and Krista, and then Gelgar's team is Reiner, Connie, and Bertold,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe another soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that female who's like, yeah. And so they're basically having this exchange of, well, we didn't see the hole in the wall, so that means you saw it. Where is it? And he's like, well, we didn't see a hole in the wall. And they're like, well, shoot, could we have missed it? No, the hole would be too big for a Titan to walk through. We couldn't have missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we should probably try to essentially circle back and look again, but we're tired. Our horses are tired.
Mm-hmm.
If only there was some moonlight. Clouds part, moonlight like appears.
Immediately.
I was
Only
like,
there was
that's
some
so
some light.
right. That's like so cheesy. And then I was like, manga's not gonna be like that. Manga's literally the same thing. Like, if only we had some gosh darn light, and then
It
clouds
shows
part.
it the same
like,
exact
what?
thing.
just make the clouds part. Like, don't silly.
That's funny.
And then they see Utgard Castle, a
Yeah.
decrepit,
In the distance.
crestfallen castle.
In the distance.
Yeah, so we got to give the horses a rest. And then we're at the
Then we cut to
infograph.
oh, classic.
Though seemingly primitive, torches do not extinguish when dropped, making them ideal for night operations due to their usefulness and long burning time. Materials to make torches are issued as standard equipment in the Scout Regiment. The more you know.
What?
You don't know
We
that?
should make like a little theme song for infographics.
Like Veggie Tales? What is it?
I don't know.
What do they
I've never seen VeggieTales.
But come on. The thing that they sang,
I don't have to.
it's like they sing, oh, and that you see that God's word is for everyone. You didn't see.
No.
It's a little jingle that
thinking
they do
like
before
Dora,
they do
like-
the verse of the day. Like
No, I was
stuff
thinking
that.
like Dora, like it's the map.
Oh,
But
okay.
for an infograph.
Infograph.
Yep, that's it. Okay, let's do
works.
it.
Uh-huh.
That's the one. And then so then we move to are they where are they with Hanji? With a piece of Titan skin?
Yeah.
Is that next?
Yeah, so that's when they start talking about that. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So Hanji has a piece of Titan skin, which I was like, what?
the hardened skin,
Hardened,
not just like
yeah.
a floppy.
Yeah. Ew. A little floppy piece of skin. And which she said, I wrote wall made with consolidated Titan skin. So she thinks that that's what the walls are made of.
Yeah,
Because
she's
they saw that face in the wall, and so they're
Mhm.
like, well, maybe they like created this hardened exterior.
that's what the wall is made of, is just essentially what Annie turned into,
Mhm.
that same crystallized wall, like tough, durable thing. And you see that Pastor Nick, who's still there, is just kind of listening and observing. And in the manga, at least, you get this sense of he kind of takes like a deep breath of like, I interpret it as like like you guys are dumb, but also how could they have known that? They're not a part of a freaking wall cult, Nick.
Yeah. Gosh.
And so, yeah.
Do you have this part where Armin is talking?
Yeah, so Armin is amazed, and because he's like a science nerd too, like her. And so she says it's the exact same material as the wall. Hanji says then maybe, well, it's funny because, sorry, I popped in my head.
I popped in my head. Are you okay?
Sorry, my mind, I try to slow it down.
Okay, slow it down.
Armin is getting excited, right? Yeah. And so he says, oh, well, that would mean if Annie's is the wall and the wall is made of the Titan. She's like, shut up, Armin. Let me say this. Like,
yeah, she's like, easy there. It's rude to steal someone else's thunder. Just shoves her hand on his mouth.
Right. And they do that in the manga too. It's funny. And so she then basically says that this new plan could be that Eren uses his hardening to plug the wall that is they're heading towards now that just got breached. And that's what Armin was saying could be done. He then riffs off further on that and says, yeah, it's worth a shot. And while Maria could be next, but, we don't have to turn this into a long process. In the manga, it says it would take like a 20-year venture to plug up wall Maria. But because they wouldn't have to wheel all these cannons because they just have Eren, it could just be done overnight. And Eren could go safely, and a team could go safely to wall Maria, plug it up. And Hanji's like, that's genius. Yeah, like we could totally do that.
And then isn't Eren kind of like unsure if he can do that, or like?
Well, they ask him. Yeah, she's like, "Do you think you can do that?" And he's like,
well, I want to. And then Levi's like, "You either will or you won't."
Yeah, which in the manga he just says, "You will do it. Like you don't have a choice. Like you need to do this. Like you don't get a choice." And then Eren's like, "Yeah, you're right. I will do it."
Yeah,
classic.
And then,
it is interesting. Sorry to cut you off. Eren makes a point that I think we're getting into right now of he pulls out the key and is like, maybe that's when we'll finally learn all the secrets. And in the manga, he says, I'll finally find out who I'm supposed to be mad at. And I thought that was interesting.
Wait, who says that?
Eren.
Oh,
because he doesn't really say that in the anime. I feel like he just says,
shows that he has anger towards something.
Yeah.
That's where
I just want to know who to be mad at.
He's just an angry guy.
Kind of sounds like what a child would say, honestly.
Hey, wow, that was savage. And then we don't we have them leaving, and then there's all these people outside.
Yeah, so they kind of split up a little bit. Levi and Nick start walking because I think they're probably at one of the other districts now.
Yeah, it's funny because we have the subtitles on, and then it shows like all of the
soldier number 28B.
No, it says boy 28A sobs. That's what it said.
That's funny.
I was like, and then there's last episode that was like horse 38.
Yeah.
B nays.
I was like, what?
First of all, there's already
give him credit, dude.
Yeah. You better be in the credits at the end. Yeah. Now you know who needs to be in the credits? The horse that was
yeeted.
That was yeeted by the female Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, continue on.
So Nick and all them, they see thousands of refugees and he's shocked. Levi says, take a look at it. and soak it in. This is what you and your cult following want. And so he is like disturbed, and he's like, I didn't. Why did this happen? It's like, freaking Nick, think about it. What do you think is gonna happen? A wall's been breached.
Classic.
So then Hanji and Aaron are getting ready to leave for the breached wall.
There's someone named Moblit.
Oh yeah, Moblit.
What a name.
Hanji's right hand man.
There's a lot of what's the one? Nanaba,
Gelgar,
and Moblit.
Gunter,
rest in peace.
Rip, respectively.
Respectively, rip.
So Nick is saddened because Hanji's like, so you got, like, are you going to tell us anything? And he's like, no. And she's like, well, thanks for wasting my dang time. And Nick is like, well, I'm sad, but I can't say anything, but I will tell you something.
It's like, stop playing these games. Just tell us.
I didn't catch this in dubbed. Maybe it was in the subbed, but I only saw it really in the manga. He says, I can't divulge the truth, but I want to help.
Mm-hmm.
This is a sacred will I can't go against. And then he says, there is a name that I can share. Sasha then arrives like perfectly in time for us to not hear the name initially. And she's here to give a letter to Erwin, which is then to be given to Hanji. But before we get to that, in the manga, how it's phrased is, well, there's this family, there's this special bloodline. Let me just look it up. There's a special bloodline that knows the truth of the walls, and that information is up to her if she would like to share it or not. And she's a part of the 104th Cadet Corps.
Wah, wah, wah.
So, and that, I felt like that wasn't said in the anime. Like, they don't mention a bloodline, a family that knows he just says, I'll give you a name of someone who could tell you.
Yeah.
But like, they don't mention a bloodline or a family or anything. So that is a difference that I feel like is pretty significant.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, Sasha doesn't even arrive in the manga. She just, I don't know. But Hanji gives her a potato to say thank you for the letter that.
Wait, why does she have, first of all, why does Hanji just have a potato? Like,
a good dog.
In order to pay Sasha?
Yeah, like apparently this happens often enough that it's like her little
like gotta have a
treat.
potato on hand for her.
And so so we find out it's Krista.
Yeah, and I thought maybe it was Sasha, because Sasha came in at that moment of there's this one person who may know her name is, and then Sasha stumbles in, and I'm like, oh, it's Sasha.
And then everyone's like, oh, really? I know her.
Yeah, but no, it's Krista.
Yep.
Which, thinking back, what she said to Ymir, is it about my family?
It's about my family. It's kind of
kind of
things are
see
starting to
that
make sense.
Connection.
So then we get this weird kind of cut, because once we find out it's Krista, it like cuts to where Krista is in the castle. And Reiner asks,
oh, my favorite Titan.
Ymir.
My fave Titan.
Oh,
insecure
the insecure Titan. So the Titans are here at the castle.
With his hands wrapped around, all insecure about his body.
But Reiner makes some comment. He's like, Ymir, how can you read that can? And then she looks like freaking stressed out.
She looks scary.
She looks like she's going to murder him. Like, you
yeah.
found out my secret. I can read some ancient hieroglyphic language.
Some ancient.
And
do you even see what it is, though?
Not really. It's weird. I don't even know why they show this scene.
Yeah, that's like so out of pocket.
They go back and fully elaborate that scene, I think probably in the next episode.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But it just is weird,
just a little teaser
to include
for
that. Yeah. So then everyone's freaking out because the Titans are here. Little insecure boy is ramming into the castle. Connie, they see the Beast Titan.
Yeah, Connie sees the Beast Titan, is like, what the heck? Looking at the Beast Titan, his head is so tiny.
Yeah.
See how tiny that head is compared to his body?
Yeah. He's sauntering around.
And his arms are so long. He's so weird looking.
And so Connie asks, he's like, are you guys freaking seeing this monkey? And then Reiner,
monkey here?
Reiner and Bertold are like, thanks a lot, guys. And so then
thanks for the help.
Thanks for the help. So then they keep going. They're all freaking out. And that Beast Titan is headed to the wall. So
Oh yeah.
Aaron is determined to find Krista. It's kind of then going back and forth.
Yeah,
of
Levi
like,
telling Mikasa to protect Aaron. Classic, of course.
I don't know what you got. Well, I don't know why you're obsessed with him, but you
Yeah.
better protect him with
I
your
don't know
life.
why. What's the deal here? But protect him.
And then he's like, Aaron, don't be an idiot and
Mhm.
like rush into everything. Like actually have some gosh dang self-restraint. Thank you
Just
for saying
one.
that.
Just one tip he could give.
And then he's like, Armin, be smart with Hanji and make a plan.
There you go. Using all their strengths
Yeah.
and telling Aaron about his weakness.
It is interesting in the manga because as I shared at the end of last season, right, of how Mikasa breaks her ankle, or sorry, Levi breaks his ankle because Mikasa like tries to go for the kill on Annie in the woods, and he's like, no, don't do that, and in the process breaks his ankle. So he mentions, well, he implies this when he's talking to her. He doesn't even talk to Aaron. He just says, like, Mikasa, like, this is the time for you to, like, don't get distracted, stay focused, do your job. And she, like, feels convicted and determined and says, like, okay, yeah, I will. And it's like, that's kind of something that you missed because it wasn't ever talked about in the manga that she feels guilty for
doing that.
Incapacitating, if that's the word.
I don't think
Levi.
that's the word.
What would be the word?
I don't
Doesn't
know.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
You get the gist.
Yeah.
He broke his ankle because of her, so.
Yeah. Then we have all these Titans who start like attacking the castle, right?
Yeah, they just start.
And good old
ramming it.
Gelgar, he's pissed.
He
He says, "You're standing between me and a tankard of ale. I earn the right to get trashed." He wants to get
Same
drunk.
here, Gelgar.
He's like, "I want to get drunk, so I'm gonna kill these Titans because I just wanted a good old night to myself."
And then
And-
conveniently, Hanji, they're all like riding south, and
Mm-hmm.
Hanji's like, there's this abandoned castle. Let's stop there.
Let's see. Let's see.
Just see. Let's stop there and make a little base before we head to the breached wall. And it's like, well,
How
that's
ironic.
convenient.
That's where everyone is. They're all seeing. It's like a light. It's like a lighthouse.
It's
They're
like
like,
a
let's go there.
unifying.
Space. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's roll with that.
Yeah, let's roll with that.
One thing that I did quote Levi in this, he said to Aaron, "Don't succumb to blind rage. We can't afford another mistake." True.
He's talking about Annie, probably.
Probably.
And like how
him
he,
turning
because
psycho?
he got so angry and he didn't really
What's the name of that
deliver the
Titan?
job. The female Titan?
No, his Titan when he's crazy. Berserk.
Oh, the Bazooka Titan.
Berserk Titan.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is this episode. They see that castle and they're like, "Let's go," and they start going towards it as people are in the castle
Mhm.
about to be attacked
Dying.
by, like, surrounded by a bunch of Titans. And this is epic. These next couple episodes are pretty sick.
Yeah,
And
this one
stressful.
is another.
Honestly, stressful when you haven't seen it, but we know what
Yeah.
happens. So
the next like
watching
5 episodes is
I
actually
feel
kind
like
of
I remember
insane.
distinctly watching these ones and I was like stressed watching them.
Mm-hmm.
So are we ready to go into spoilers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so thank you guys for listening. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. What else? TikTok, Instagram. Tim has some cool memes. Check them out.
They're funny.
They're funny. They're cool. And yeah, give us a like or like rate us
rating.
on
Yeah, that would help out a lot.
Yeah, give us
I don't
a
even have
rating.
I don't even know if we've been
I don't think
rated.
we have any ratings, so please
Rate
rate
us.
us.
Rate us.
And share us with your friends who like Attack on Titan. Please. That'd be cool. And yeah,
If we missed anything, let us know.
if we missed stuff, let us know. Send us a message on Instagram or TikTok. Seriously, we'll give you a shout out. We want to. We literally want to.
We're desperate.
We're desperate.
Yo, you guys have ratings on Spotify?
Heck yeah. What do
We
we
do?
got?
Yeah, you've got
It's like
you've got 7 5-star ratings.
what? I didn't even know we had ratings.
I'm
I've been
flattered.
only looking at Apple Podcasts.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh.
I haven't checked that one.
I didn't even know.
I don't even think that there are. Wow, that is so nice. Are there any comments?
I haven't seen any pop up yet,
Oh, dang.
but I mean some pop up on the YouTube occasionally.
Yeah.
I think
we'll
you
get
check
some
them, right?
Yeah, I try to check those pretty regularly.
I don't see any reviews for Apple Podcasts, but Anyway, thank you guys. Thanks for the ratings, whoever gave those.
Appreciate it.
You're cool.
Preach.
And we're going into spoilers, so get out of here if you haven't seen to the last second of the whole series. Bye-bye.
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 Bye now.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Spoilers. I put castle where a lot goes down.
There is, maybe I should see if I can find it. There's an infamous Titan that is in the manga that just is standing in front of the Titan or in front of the castle with his hands on his hips. And he's not even facing the wall. He's like on guard is what it looks like. And he's just like, he's like small. He's like probably
he's
a 3
tiny?
meter Titan. And he just is like standing.
That's funny.
That guy.
That
I gotta
guy.
find him.
Who is he? We know that Aaron doesn't have the same abilities as Annie.
Right,
He
because
can't harden.
he hasn't eaten any of the armored
Mhm.
Titan serum.
Yeah. And honestly, the armor Titan? Wait. No, I don't think it's the armor.
It's just the whatever the
So-
one that the King Fritz was gonna.
Yeah, but
Ew.
isn't that the spinal fluid of an armor Titan?
Oh, is it?
I think
it might
so.
be actually. I think you're
You
right.
know which Titan I wish we saw more of? The hammer one.
The Warhammer Titan.
That one is sick.
Well, I guess we kind of do at the very end.
At the very end, but I
wish
wish
we see it a
I
little
wish
bit more
that there were
before.
more like scenes with like that Titan doing battle stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battle stuff.
That fight scene is
Epic.
one of the most iconic.
So sick. And okay, wait. Oh wait. So the part where Aaron's like willing to where he's decided I'll do whatever it takes to Levi
Mhm.
about him trying to do the same thing that the female Titan can do. I think it's just like wild hearing Aaron is like prepared to help in whatever way, and the fact that he ends up like killing a lot of people at the end.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's like,
he's the
whoa.
problem.
Whoa. The person you think that is going to save you is the person that will end up. And like you're trying to keep alive is the person who like ultimately destroys everything.
Mm-hmm.
And man, if he just died, a lot of people would live.
But
Just
he would
saying.
have. He
But
would have.
imagine who that power would go to.
Yeah, exactly.
It could have gone to the Santa Claus
The Santa Claus Titan?
if he had just
Oh.
chewed.
If he,
If he
yeah,
had
if
just
it-
freaking chewed his food,
yeah,
he would have
like a
been. He
pill.
would have become the
Swallow
founding
like a
Titan.
pill.
That would have been crazy.
We know that. Oh, I put the priest is revealing who Krista is, which we know.
Yeah.
Oh, you almost like gave us away. Reiner and Berthold's reaction to the Beast Titan, because that's the first time they're
Yeah.
seeing him,
And they know
and they
who
know
it is.
him. They know him.
Zeke boy.
Yeah, so they're like, "Holy heck, he's here!" What's going on?
I truly think they look horrified. But Ymir says how.
Yeah, but like Connie's so casual about it. He's like, "Look at that thing. Looks like a monkey. Like
Is
whatever."
that the first time that they've seen
The
Zeke
Beast.
though? I don't
There.
think they've ever seen him transform.
What? I don't
Because
know.
it would have still been.
I think they've only known
what's his
Zeke
name?
as Zeke. But I don't think they
They
knew
had-
what he
had-
looked like.
When would they have seen him transform?
Well, because they all practice as what are they called?
As
Elite-
warriors?
Warriors, yeah. They all like train as warriors. So I think my question is, at what point did Zeke become the Beast Titan? Because they probably would have, if he became the Beast Titan before they left, which I think he had to have been because he was in his like 12th year.
Yeah, by season 4, he's already.
He's
he
like-
said he has
He's
like
expired. Yeah.
He has like 3 years left or 1 year left.
Yeah, I think it's one.
He's
I wanted to
he's
say
near the
one,
end
yeah.
of it. So he's near the end of it.
Whereas everyone else is probably at like year.
They're in their very
9.
first.
I think they're in, because if you think about it, 5 years. 5 years from the first wall break, and then 4 years from the second.
Dang, so
So it's
still,
like 9.
I don't know if
9
they've
years.
seen him or they just. I mean, it's like one of those things. You're in there for 9 years, you kind of forget. You're like,
Well,
oh my
it would have
gosh.
been 5 years from when they first saw him.
Okay, yeah.
So I feel like they would have probably seen him.
Okay.
All that to say.
I don't know. I'm just
I have to look it up.
can't do the math here, but so yeah, they're like,
But still, it's been a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And they
also that's
probably
like
know.
is that
It's
like
an
a change?
iconic. Yeah, it's
that-
one of the 9.
Is that like a change in plans? Like, are they looking
Yeah.
at him like, what the heck is he doing here? Like, or was he always
Probably.
supposed to come?
I don't think he was supposed to. Come.
I don't think he was.
Well,
so
it's
they're
also
like,
one of
oh
the-
shoot, what's going on?
They've been on their own accord for this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And then they finally see another comrade and they go, oh man, like I kind of forgot, like we're part of this whole thing. You know?
yeah, like we're destroying.
Well, that's the whole
these-
Reiner complex, right?
Yeah.
Of the soldier versus the warrior. You know.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
him like, and them becoming friends with everyone. It's crazy.
Ooh,
And
Crazy.
Bertold is concerned about it
Yeah.
because he knows that Reiner has this split personality thing.
Oh really?
Well, not like they call it a split personality, or at least Ymir does, but it's not like an actual, like psychologically, like in the psychological world. I wouldn't say he has dissociative
It doesn't
identity
show up.
disorder. No,
it doesn't show up as a split personality, but
because that's like it doesn't happen again.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's weird the way that they describe that.
Yeah. But what else? Ymir's crushing on Krista.
She'd be crushing.
Yeah. Which like
Um,
feel like I kind of got that vibe.
from the beginning.
Not maybe, but
In
definitely
this season,
in this.
yeah, in this season, they
season.
definitely
But like this episode
suddenly
too.
like lean hard into it.
Yeah. So obviously like Ymir has feelings for Krista and like cares for her.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I think that's it.
Basically, kind
But
of a
so much more to come.
yeah, the next couple episodes, dude.
Stress.
If you think about it, the further we get into the show, the less and less spoilers happen.
Yeah. The spoilers
We're
are
living in the spoilers.
Less and less spoilers and more just present time,
Current episode.
current episodes discussion.
yeah,
Facts.
facts. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for listening. We'll see you guys next week for
Episode
So-
29.
Yep. 29.
29. Happy Halloween. Probably, right?
Maybe.
Because
Yeah, this one will be.
Should we come
Yeah.
up? Should we come dressed as characters
next episode, even though
in
it
like
will,
a full like Titan out, like
Yeah.
one of those?
yeah, because this one,
what are those called?
No, I
Morphs?
think this
Morph
one.
suits?
This one will technically be the Halloween episode.
yeah, because this comes out on the 25th of October.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me look at
It's
the
Friday.
calendar.
So yeah, so
Dang it! We could have
the
dressed
episode
up.
29 will be November 1st. We could.
Yes. Yeah.
It's the day after Halloween.
Who would you be? Who do you
Um,
look like? Aaron?
No.
You could just
Levi?
do it.
John.
John? What? Why are you sad about that?
Because he's a horse face.
Horse face.
No, I don't know. I don't know who
I
I
would-
would dress up as. Are we gonna dress up?
No.
We should.
No,
It'd
you're
only
already
be
dressing.
November 1st.
Did I tell you what Tim's being for Halloween?
Oh no! What is it?
So we're going to this Harry Potter party.
Dobby is giving Master a sock.
Wait, you're gonna be the sock?
That's not it. Dobby doesn't give Master a song. Tim's like, I'm like, what are you gonna be? I don't know. Be Harry Potter. Be Sirius Black. Like, be something cool. What does Tim pick? Freaking Dobby. Yeah. So I ordered him Dobby ears off of Amazon,
Oh,
and we're
heck
gonna
yeah.
go to a thrift store and get a sheet so we can make a pillowcase for him to wear as a
gonna
dress.
That's gonna be fire.
Yeah, dude. Everyone who we've told is so excited for me, except for her.
Except for me.
That's
Well,
gonna
you
be
know
a
She's
cool
like, I just want
costume.
you to be like
don't know.
Cedric Dickory.
You could. I'm gonna
Dobby.
be.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna
Dobby's
be Luna.
funny.
I'm gonna be Luna.
Oh, that's fitting.
Basic. It's basic. That's what it is.
Well,
Just say
Dobby's
it,
not
AJ.
basic.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Dobby's not basic.
I mean, if
That's
you-
why I'm gonna
It
be
is
Dobby.
It's like if you were Hermione, then it's like that's
That's true.
it's like
Well, you know what I was thinking is I could be Lucius Malfoy because he's Dobby.
She could kick me around.
And I'll kick him
oh,
around.
That would be funny.
Kick him in the butt.
You should. That way you're matching.
I know. It's fine. Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter.
Maybe-
Okay. Are we
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
say
yeah.
bye?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's say
bye,
bye.
guys. Bye. Thanks for listening. See you next week. Sasageyo.